Now on CoastTV News.
Memorial Day honors, the heartwarming ways Sussex County honors our heroes. The busy season has begun, businesses in Ocean City thriving. See how local shops and restaurants are enjoying the high season. Holiday weekend traffic jams on Coastal Highway. Discover why this year's congestion might just be breaking records.
This is CoastTV News at 6.
Honoring our fallen heroes and all our military this Memorial Day. Good evening. I'm Madeline Overturf. Welcome to our News at 6. We begin tonight with people honoring and paying tribute to our service members on Memorial Day in Sussex County. The American Legion Post 17 held its annual Memorial Day parade in Lewes today, and our meteorologist Alex Seymour, he was there and spoke with veterans in the parade to see what Memorial Day means to them and why this parade is such a special event.
Bagpipes are played, kicking off the Lewes Memorial Day Parade. The color guard and veterans carrying the flags of all our armed forces follow closely behind. The Memorial Day Parade, which is put on by the American Legion Post 17, has a deeper meaning than most parades.
It's not a 4th of July parade. It's not a celebration parade. It's a moment of pause. We really always want to remember our POW MIAs. We want to remember all those that are still in service, that are in harm's way every day. So it's a prayerful day, and just, thank you for all that did serve.
The parade had military jeeps from wars of the past that carried veterans that served in wars all the way back to World War II. For those veterans, today means just a little more.
It's a day you remember. The day they declared war. And we had to go. But it's wonderful. They had a wonderful parade here, and the people really appreciate it. The crowds were good, and they clapped. And for 102 years old, I'm lucky.
It's a very, very touching day, and a very sacred day. I saw a lot of them in my 100 years.
Poppies were a common sight on floats as they commemorate those that have paid the ultimate sacrifice. Captain Tom Terrell told CoastTV that is the most important thing to remember about today.
This day means very much to me. It's a day that we should memorize the folks that gave all. Some people give some, and some people give all. And today is their day for giving all.
Following the parade and a bit of community gathering following the parade inside the American Legion Post 17, a tribute ceremony was held at 1 p.m. to honor all of those who have paid the ultimate sacrifice. I'm meteorologist Alex Seymour in Lewes, CoastTV News.
Today in Milford, people gathered at Milford High School to honor our fallen heroes. You can see on your screen the community was waving flags to show their support as the Milford Community Band played songs of honor for all the military branches. State Representative Brian Shoup, who helps coordinate the event, says over 500 people came to pay tribute and respect to our fallen servicemen. And I had the honor of attending the Georgetown Kiwanis Club and Korean War Veteran Association's annual Memorial Day ceremony at the Georgetown Circle. There was patriotic music and a hometown hero speech from a local veteran whose brother was killed in action. With assistance from the Boy Scouts, wreaths were laid by various veteran organizations and community groups, all in honor of the local men and women who did pay the ultimate sacrifice. And that brings us back to our CoastTV poll. We want to know, how are you spending Memorial Day? Let's take a look at the updated results from last hour. Take a look at your screen. Barbecue still 48% of the votes here. Ceremony, though, gets 26%. Parade, as Alex showed, 13%. And beach, 13%. If you haven't voted yet, you can definitely still do that. We will have updates at 11. And before we move on, I just want to take a second here on behalf of everyone from Draper Media to thank all of our military men and women, thank the families of those who are serving and who have lost loved ones. We appreciate our military every single day, especially this Memorial Day, and we remember those who made the ultimate sacrifice. Thank you. To traffic news, if you are headed to Maryland or know somebody who is, oh my gosh, you got to plan ahead. Look at this. Many cars crossing the Bay Bridge today and tomorrow. Delays were up to 16.8 miles this afternoon. And if you are headed home, that's a westbound look for you there. You should leave after 10 or before 6 a.m. tomorrow. A long weekend for many means coming to the beach. We saw that over the weekend, especially on Route 1. Today, no exception as people wrapped up the weekend and headed back home. We spoke with one person who says this holiday weekend was particularly bad for traffic.
Traffic's definitely been heavy this past couple days. I live over in Millsboro. We came over here to run some errands, go to Lewes, drop something off at Staples. And the back roads weren't too bad, but definitely on Route 1 here, it's pretty heavy.
AAA projects 38.4 million people will take their cars and travel Memorial Day weekend. According to AAA, that's the highest number for the holiday since it began tracking in 2000. Let's go ahead and take a live look right now outside and into Ocean City. Our First Alert Chief Meteorologist Paul Williams has been tracking that area particularly today. Good evening, Paul.
Good evening, Maddie. And what's happening right now is exactly what we want. You see all this cloud cover, overcast conditions that we're experiencing right now? That's what we really want to happen. I know you're thinking, hey, why not enjoy the sunshine? We're under a severe and tornado watch right now. So what we don't need is the final ingredient to kick off bad weather. We can stay right about here and not worry about it. We're going to push it to about 73 degrees by 10 o'clock. So here's what I was referring to. You see that? That's one area of rain that's pushed to the north. Behind it, we have little to nothing developing. So where you see this color right here, this is the severe thunderstorm watch in effect until 9 o'clock. Where you see the yellow, including Drum Point, Cambridge, Salisbury, down to Chincoteague, Ocean City. This is where we have, or the yellow is where we have a tornado watch. Both of these are watches, which means no storms happening now that's threatening us. That's when we would say warning instead of watch. So these are two separate watches for two separate areas with two separate set of ingredients, but they're similar to one another. Watching out for possible tornadoes where we have yellow, possible severe thunderstorms where we see this reddish type color, okay? So keep that in mind. That's going to stay active until 9 here until 11 o'clock here. Now, we'll have more on your full forecast, including what to expect in Rehoboth Beach coming up in a moment. But until then, back to you, Maddie.
Paul, thank you. Speaking of Rehoboth Beach, it's still trying to build its new beach patrol building. The city says right now foundation design is being updated. That'll include new piles and pile locations. Concrete for the building foundation should be poured mid-June. Meanwhile, the contractor is completing stormwater structure, and soon they're going to demo the old north sidewalk to build a new sidewalk and retaining wall. The city of Lewes is looking to improve biking and walking around the area. The committee is updating the Lewes bike plan to hopefully make it all safe for everybody. They're also improving online maps with QR codes, adding new picnic tables and trash bins, and updating printed maps. Now, the committee is also working on a proposal to restart a flag crossing program on Savannah Road. That's where people hold up flags at the crosswalk to kind of get attention. Dewey Beach is looking to fix some of its charters and codes. The town's committee wants to make sure they know that contractors have valid licenses before getting a town business license. They also plan to change rules about where downspouts go. Downspouts are where rain comes down from the gutters, in case you didn't know that, and all of that to reduce water damage and improve stormwater management. Another idea the committee is considering is to update green space rules to make the town prettier and better for the environment. The committee might vote to recommend all these changes for town council Wednesday at 4 p.m. This holiday weekend is also one of travel, especially on the beach. The cars were filling the parking lots in Ocean City. The beach was full. The boardwalk was full. And whether you're the owner of a small shop or restaurant, in OC, you're bound to have a crowd, something one motel expected.
We were booked all weekend. We had a lot of fun, a lot of guests. We got a lot of checkouts today. However, we got a lot of people still coming in for this week. So hopefully we'll be as booked this weekend coming.
With the summer season, businesses say they just know it's going to get even busier. Rehoboth Beach's municipal election, it's happening August 10th with 2 Board of Commissioner seats up for grabs. Voting runs from 10 to 6 at the convention center, and candidates must file petitions by June 3rd, requiring 10 to 25 signatures from qualified electors. If you want to request a petition, you can email or call the city. Qualifications will be reviewed on June 21st. Staying with local elections, a note for those in Fenwick Island. Voter registration deadline is July 3rd. If you want to vote, you have to be a U.S. citizen, be 18, and this is a big one there, own property in Fenwick Island since at least March 1st. The election will take place August 3rd from 1 to 5 at Fenwick Town Hall. Starting tomorrow, the town of Milton's contractor will start sweeping town-owned streets. The service could be a daily for the remainder of the week and go into the following week. The town says avoid parking on the street as much as you can during the work time. Drivers in Millsboro take a note of this. Gravel Hill Road between Dock Frame Road and Route 24 will be closed. That's happening from Wednesday to Friday to install a pipe. There will be detours to get around there on Mount Joy Road. And we have a lot more news to get to this evening. Find out how you can give back this summer at an upcoming blood drive in Millville.
And we have a few thunderstorms brewing in our area to the point where we have severe thunderstorm watches and tornado watches issued in our area. And I'm keeping a close eye on what's happening to our southwest to see if this little storm will turn into a big problem down the road, Maddie.
But first, Delmarva's biggest events returning to the water and sky. We'll show you the coolest things to do this summer when we're back in just 60 seconds.
Get always on, always fast internet from Extreme and get a $100 credit. Plus, add the Xumo Stream Box and get all the top apps in one place and over 300 free channels with the Xumo Play app. That's a huge added value. Get the ultimate streaming experience with download speed options up to 1 gig and whole home Wi-Fi 360 Pro. Internet and Wi-Fi packages start as low as $29.99 a month for a year. Call now to claim your $100 credit and add your Xumo Stream Box. Call 844-EXTREME2.
It's sign and drive time at both IG Burton Buick locations in Lewes and Glen Burnie. Drive home in a new Buick Encore GX with 0 down payment, 0 first month payment, and 0 security deposit. Or take advantage of discounts up to $77.50 off Buick Envision and Buick Enclave SUVs. Plus, 0.9% APR and no payments for 3 months is available. When it comes to discounting Buicks in Delaware or Maryland, nobody beats a Burton deal. Nobody.
This is Coast TV News at 6.
Summer is here, and with it, some classic events you can find only on Delmarva. Coast TV News anchor Mallory Metzner shows us the coolest events to mark down on your summer calendar.
Memorial Day is the start of the summer season on Delmarva, and there's decades-old classic events coming back. Maybe the best year yet. Giddy up! In late July, the 99th annual Pony Swim happens again in Chincoteague. On July 24th, saltwater cowboys gather the wild ponies and foals across the channel. The day after, ponies are auctioned off to control the herd population and raise money for the volunteer firefighters who care for the animals throughout the year. July is full of fireworks with shows taking place down the coast. The city of Rehoboth Beach is set to put the ooh and ah this year with a fireworks display. It will launch around 9:30 p.m. Saturday, July 6th. The display is visible along Rehoboth's Mile Plus Beach and Boardwalk. What is billed as the world's largest and richest billfish tournament happens again August 5th through the 9th in Ocean City. 400 boats participated last year with over $10.5 million in prize money. The Ocean City Air Show zooms back onto the coast. August 24th and 25th, there will be fighter jets, cargo demos, and even an Italian Air Force display in the U.S. for the first time in over 30 years. Dewey Beach becomes Pamplona, Spain on June 24th. For 25 years, the Starboard has hosted Running of the Bull. People pack the streets with a celebrity matador to raise money for the Rehoboth Beach Volunteer Fire Company. Some of these events are free, some have special tickets. We have the details on CoastTV.com.
Well, we may have to deal with stormy weather for tonight, but tomorrow, if you're lining up your golf partners and your four to the floor, so to speak, hey, we're looking at 84 for the high. Plenty of sunshine. And you know what? I'm going to advise you drink a lot of water tomorrow and skip the other beverages initially.
Remembering our fallen heroes this Memorial Day weekend.
We rise by lifting others, by coming together, investing in our community, and helping others. We rise by joining together, by dreaming big, loving our neighbors, and giving local. Because coming together is what makes the Lower Eastern Shore home. The Community Foundation of the Eastern Shore, where generosity changes everything. Rise together at cfes.org.
Turn your dreams of a perfect kitchen into reality with That Cabinet Store, where a dedicated team of designers will bring your vision to life. Whether it's traditional or European, kitchen design is our specialty. And we can get your fully customized kitchen cabinets installed in as little as 4 weeks, semi-custom in 10 days. And if you're looking for new countertops, we offer quality in-house fabricated countertops. Dream today, designs for tomorrow at That Cabinet Store, located with Matt the Carpet Guy in Selbyville and Salisbury.
Lowe's knows there's nothing like the thrill of finding the best deal. That's why we've got Doorbusters this Memorial Day, happening now while supplies last. Shop Memorial Day Doorbusters before they're gone.
Pig out on riches at Ocean Downs with Greedy Piggy. Pick a piggy bank to feast on free play. Get greedy for more but risk losing it all. Plus, earn finalist entries for a chance at $10,000 cash. Ocean Downs Casino, where the fun shines.
Yes. All right.
Ooh.
Who is Jacob Hard Eyes Winkface?
A boy. A person.
A person? A special person? Maybe
Dessert?
like a boy?
I got your favorite.
Okay.
Yeah.
I see what you're doing. I'm gonna let it happen.
You're always there for them, and we're always here for you. Food Lion, here for every moment.
Spring is fading fast. No more waiting. It's time to get the deck of your dreams started. Paul Davis will design, build, or resurface any size deck with the highest quality materials.
Our AZAC decks are scratch, fade, and insect resistant with a lifetime warranty. We'll bring the showroom to you, provide you same-day estimates, handle permitting, and guide you through the HOA approvals.
Save big. Enjoy 20% off plus a $1,000 gift card free towards outdoor furniture from Donaway when you invest in your new deck. Call Paul Davis for a free estimate.
Weather brought to you by Paul Davis Restoration, your storm damage experts, here to help now.
We're on pins, needles, just to a certain small extent because we're actually under a tornado and severe thunderstorm watch. And I'll show you the areas under the watch and what we really need to watch out for, let's say, for the next 2 to 4 hours, actually. Our Hershey's exterior camera in Ocean City, we're looking tranquil, to be quite honest, but we have the cloud cover in place, and that's a good thing because that's going to cut off our access to the energy of the sun, which could enhance our opportunity for a chance of severe storms developing. Temperatures will be in the 70s with partly cloudy skies. Now, as you take a look at the surface temperatures right now, we're at 80 degrees in Milton, Milford, Greenwood, and Millsboro. So we have the energy in place to fuel these storms. The thing about it is the frontal boundary, that would be the trigger mechanism, is a little bit still far away from us before the sun goes down. Now, we are at a level 2 of concern for today, so we could see some short-lived, scattered, isolated, intense storms. And that involves the entire Delmarva Peninsula. So we have a tornado watch in effect for Accomack, Somerset, Wacomico, and Worcester, meaning we have all the ingredients in place for a possible tornado. Doesn't mean one's there now. It's just that we could because all the ingredients are there. The same logic has to be applied to the severe thunderstorm watch for all of Sussex County, meaning the same thing, except we're watching out for the formation of a severe thunderstorm. That'll stay in effect until 9 o'clock, okay? Now, as I widen the scope to this, you can see we have a small area here where we have a severe thunderstorm. We have a severe thunderstorm moving across towards the most southern portion of our viewing area. That's not swerving up towards us, so it's not an immediate concern, but I'm keeping a close eye because it's prompting some tornado warnings throughout portions of North Carolina, but that's traveling more due east, not northeast. Winds, we're at 31-mile-per-hour winds for us recorded in Ocean City. Some other peak winds, 31 in Dagsboro, 27 in Indian River Inlet, just as an example, as we've been tracking all that. So we legitimately have that threat. That's a possibility for today, but it's not a primary concern. So 6:30, we're supposed to look at our model. It says we could see some things happening in Georgetown. That's going to skip out of Sussex County pretty quickly. Another batch of rain right along the Kent and Sussex County line will be later on tonight. But once again, most of this is away from us or dancing around us. You see, Tuesday morning we start off clear. Tuesday afternoon we stay clear till we get to Tuesday night. We'll see some scattered showers by then, 9:30 be exact. And then on Wednesday afternoon we'll see some more storms by 5:30. The amount of rain we've tracked already, about 1/10 of an inch, not even 1/4 of an inch in most areas. And the most southern portion of our viewing area, we're looking at Tuesday morning clear, Tuesday afternoon clear in 82. Tuesday evening late, not necessarily a problem from Salisbury down to Chincoteague. As we go into Wednesday, let's say about 5:30 or so, we see a line of strong storms pushing through, particularly over Pocomoke City. We'll watch out for that. That's going to be a fast mover as well. So for tonight, 66, partly cloudy skies, 83 for tomorrow with scattered clouds developing later in the day, not in the morning time. Then for Wednesday, partly sunny skies, watching out for afternoon thunderstorms and a high of 79 degrees. Finally, here's a look at the Paul Davis Restoration Home Remodeling Extended Forecast.
Paul, thank you. Laurel property owners on Center Street, pay attention here. The town says people who live there will experience temporary water shutoff. Now, that's due to a new water main system that's been installed. The water will turn off around 9 a.m. just for a few hours, though. The town apologizes for any inconvenience. The town of Ocean View is encouraging community members to participate in Delaware's SCORP survey. If you're wondering what SCORP is, it's the statewide comprehensive outdoor recreation plan. That helps plan and improve recreational facilities across the state by gathering public feedback. SCORP is updated every 5 years to try to make it vibrant and accessible when you're outdoors. The survey ends Friday, and we do have the link for you to take that on our website, coasttvnews.com. Are you looking for a way to give back this summer? The American Red Cross is hosting a blood drive. It's at the Millville community area on June 18th. People can go donate blood from 1 to 6 at Dukes Drive. The Red Cross say donors with blood type O, B, or A are needed. To participate, you just schedule an appointment with the Red Cross.
Soaring Over the Shore is sponsored by Morse Roofing and Siding.
Built to commemorate the first European settlement in Delaware, the Zwannendale Museum is a showcase of what makes up the first town in the first state, then and now. In 1631, the Dutch called Lewes Zwannendale, or Valley of the Swans. Their intent was to make this coastal town a whaling station, tobacco farm, and a venue for fur trading with Native Americans. Zwannendale has evolved, becoming the British Lewes, but this museum is designed off a town hall in the Netherlands, commemorating that rich European history. Inside, you'll learn about Lewes's military history, social changes, and maritime expertise, and sometimes maritime flops, like a shipwreck at the Roosevelt Inlet. That's one of the exhibits on the new Delaware Digital History Museum online. Once open, the museum is free, and even if you don't step inside, it's an old-timey welcome to the first town in the first state.
Hey, hon.
Are you coming to the job site?
No, I'm a little tied up right now.
I thought you had the next one.
I got the next one.
Morris Home Improvement is your local family and veteran-owned exterior renovation contractor, and we strive to provide the highest quality work with exceptional customer service every time. After this, you got the next one.
Okay, I'm on board with that. Gotta go. Fish on. Serving Sussex County, there's good.
There's better.
And then there's Morris.
Coast TV and the First Alert Weather Team. Your safety, our commitment.
Shop the Memorial Day mattress sale at Johnny Janasic and find premium mattresses starting at just $29 a month. Plus, get 0% APR for 60 months, a $300 gift card, and free local delivery. Going on now at Johnny Janasic.
At FH Fur, we know that a dripping faucet isn't just a nuisance. It's your home crying for help. That's why we say no to dispatch fees and goodbye to diagnostic charges. With our Get a Plumber in Your Home for Free promise, we focus on what really matters, solving your plumbing woes. Whether it's a stubborn clog, a running toilet, or a water heater on the fritz, we bring knowledge, experience, and professionalism right to your doorstep, free.
Call Fur. FHFur. FHFur.com.
Worried your old car isn't road trip ready? Well, don't spend a single penny on it. Bring it to Pohanka Hyundai of Salisbury, where for only 1 penny as down payment, you can find 0% financing for 5 years on select new Hyundais. Plus, get Pohanka Hyundai's highest trade value possible. And all new Hyundais come standard with Hyundai Assurance, America's best warranty. Get a road trip ready Hyundai with interest-free financing for only a penny down at Pohanka Hyundai.
Shop the Memorial Day mattress sale at Johnny Janasic and find premium mattresses starting at just $29 a month. Plus, get 0% APR for 60 months, a $300 gift card, and free local delivery. Going on now at Johnny Janasic.
This summer, pack your bags and head to Ocean City, Maryland for free family fun all summer long. Watch beach movies, build sandcastles, and gaze at colorful kites, all completely free. Bust a move from the beach to the bay with beach dance parties, Sunset Park party nights, and Sundays in the park with fireworks, all completely free. Enjoy arts and crafts, discover Ocean City's history, and be in awe of acrobatic stunts at the circus, all completely free. So get going. Family memories are waiting to be made in Ocean City, Maryland. Plan your trip now at OCOcean.com.
WRDE First Alert Weather, brought to you by Ocean City, Maryland.
Bethany Beach for 19 years now has hosted a fine craft and artists festival in the Seaside Craft Show. It's highly anticipated, 100 exhibitors, and draws around 20,000 visitors to the boardwalk in downtown. That's true, I've seen it firsthand. The craft show will take place this Saturday, June 1st from 10 to 4:30, and Bethany says it marks the start of the summer there, Paul.
Well, let's kick it off. We're also concerned about some summer thunderstorms, and we have the threat of that for the rest of this evening. For our Laurel Tyndall's camera, we're looking at cloud cover still staying a bit thick, which helps us out to avoid the bad weather. We're going to have temperatures drop to 72 degrees by 10 o'clock tonight. We still have an active severe thunderstorm watch for all of Sussex. That's going to stay in effect until 9 o'clock. In addition to that, we have the tornado watch in effect for Accomack, Somerset, Wacomico, Worcester, basically all the areas like highlighted in yellow. That will be a concern until 11 o'clock. By the way, we've also updated our weather line for you at 443-880-9100. Your forecast is just a call away. Sponsored by Baird Mandalas, Brockstedt, and Frederico. And finally, here's a look at your Paul Davis Restoration Home Remodeling exclusive 10-day forecast. 83 and sunshine for Tuesday. Tuesday, not a problem. Wednesday, a bit on the wet side and possibly a thunderstorm. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, not a problem those days and most of next week. So, hey, we get past Wednesday, we're looking dry, we're looking sunny, we're looking real beach weather friendly.
I like it, Paul. Thank you, and thanks for joining us here for Coast TV News at 6. We'll see you later tonight for Coast TV News at 11. Have a great evening.